If there's one thing that can quite literally make you go from booking 0 calls to boom, 10 calls like that overnight, that will be your script. Now, it doesn't matter what the fuck you're doing, whether it be like cold emails, cold calling, cold DMs, it doesn't fucking matter. As long as you apply the framework that I'm going to show you in this video, trust me, you'll be able to book a shit ton of calls and close a shit ton of clients. And if you don't believe me, you are gay. No, the reason I can actually say this to you is simply because in the past 7 to 8 months, I've now scaled over 45 different agencies and B2B companies, and I've generated close to 300K. Right now, should be over 300K in client revenue for these people. And also, this is exactly what I'm doing for myself. So, if you want, I can also show you what my calendar looks like. Now, I'm doing this in real time, so you can see this is not some fake BS shit. So if I put like Tadical here, which is the calendar that I'm using, you can see how many calls we are booking on average. And as you see, we have a pretty decent amount of them. These are only from May. So yeah, I mean, this is working pretty well. Now, without wasting any more time, let's dive right into it. So this is the script, and this is literally it. Now, this is from Cold DMs, but again, this framework is not set in stone, meaning that you can literally apply this and the principle of this framework to anything that you are doing. And the reason frameworks work so well is simply because they give you a structure to follow that you can then customize and tailor it to yourself so you can make it your own, right? Now, this is the actual script. And this, again, has generated over 300K in revenue for me and for my clients. So, first off, as you can see, I'm saying, are you still taking clients right now? So, the first thing that you want to do is you want to create curiosity. Because if instead of saying this, you say, I don't want to pitch without permission, but I've just made it, blah, 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 people are not going to even open the full message, neither answer to you in the first place. You'll significantly lower your reply rate. So again, first thing that we want to do is create curiosity, right? Let me type it out like that. Okay. Now, when creating curiosity, it's very important that you are congruent with what you're doing. Now, as you can see in here, I say, are you still taking on clients right now? And the reason I'm asking this specific question is simply because my service, so what I want to pitch to these prospects, helps them get more clients. So if I say something on the lines, are you still taking on clients right now? Well, if they cannot take any more clients, then this will not even be a fit for these people. So I just know right away. So let me show you another example. Let's say you are targeting like coaches, right? What you can say right now within the opener is something like, are you still offering any coaching service at the moment? Are you still offering any mentorship at the moment? Because if they say no, then they are not a good fit for what you offer, right? But if instead of this, you say something, how can I book in a call with you? And then you proceed to pitch, people are not going to reply because that's deceiving and is not congruent with what you're doing and the overall message. But in this way, it is. And after sending something like 50, maybe 100,000 DMs with this exact script, I can tell you people are not going to say, oh, fuck off. No, this is deceiving. This is not the way you should approach me. No, again, if this is congruent with what you're doing, this is going to be all good. And again, I can say this to you because I've sent literally more than 50, 100,000 DMs from this. So it's working pretty well. Then once you are done with the opener, and guys, this is literally like 70 to 80% of the first message. Once you have this, which you can also call the hook, you pretty much have the client locked in. Again, obviously, if they're interested. And onto the body of the message, which is this thing right here, you want to do something which is extremely freaking fucking important. You want to give value up front. And the reason we want to give value up front is because we want to leverage something called the law of reciprocity, right? Now, this law of reciprocity simply states that when we give something upfront to someone else, they are going to feel obligated to give something back to us in a form of like a gift or something like that. So this means that when we do give them value up front here, most people are gonna feel obligated to do what? Actually reply to the fucking message and also kind of like you. So in my case, what I do is I say, I don't want to pitch you without permission, but I've just made a free personalized video on how our client Jitin added 10K a month to his agency offer in just 15 days. Mind if I send it over, and only if you find it of value, we can chat. Worst case scenario, you steal the whole fucking system and run with it. Haha. So as you can see also, I'm not putting any fucking pressure on the prospect's side. Again, I'm saying, yo, I got this video. If this is something that could potentially help you out, then cool, I can send it over. If you like it, awesome, we can potentially maybe chat afterwards. If not, that's totally fine, I don't give a fuck, right? And this is literally all I do. Then after obviously they say yes, like send it over, I send them the video pretty much explaining what I've said in here. And again, guys, you can apply this with any single concept that you want. For example, I got pitched the other day by a guy saying something along lines like this, and onto the body of the message, he didn't pitch me a video, but instead he pitched me a free lead list. So he told me, like, I have this lead list of 15, 20,000 different agency owners that you could potentially target. Mind if I send it over for free, no strings attached, nothing like that. So what happened is I said yes. He sent me the lead list. Then I asked him, yo, what do you do by the way? And he told me, hey, I help my clients do X, Y, Z. And we started working together. Literally, this is how it went. And as you can see, it literally started because they gave me something up front, something valuable for me in the first place. If they didn't do that, I would have probably never answered to their message. And I rarely ever answer to these cold messages in general, unless they are something on the lines like this. Now, if you also happen to be an agency owner, a consultant, or an online B2B service based business, then the link down below in the description maybe could potentially help you get some more clients. Full transparency, yes, it's me trying to sell you something. But again, if you need more clients, that could possibly help you. I don't know. You probably are not even an agency owner, consultant, or B2B, and so on. So that's maybe not even for you. But if it is, again, there's a link down below. If you want, you can click on it and see how we can help you get some more clients. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you liked it. I hope you found it valuable. And if you have any suggestions, anything that you would like me to make for the upcoming videos, simply let me know inside of the comments. My fucking Siri went off. I don't know if you heard that. But yeah, that's that for this video, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Ciao.